Perfect.
I think I went out of order.
We did.
Listen, as long as I see these fucking spikes, I don't give a fuck. I was trying to do it in order for a little while, but it doesn't fucking matter. I don't know why I'm suddenly like fucking all aggressive, but fuck.
You're just angry, damn.
He's a very angry boy now. We're moving through all the stages of grief.
What's so weird is that like I have to check my notes that are like, all right, let's keep up with this fucking positive energy, boys and girls. But now I'm sitting here like, fuck.
He's positive that he's angry.
I guess, yeah. So, first and foremost, very big news. We are even with the Brewcast now, as of this very episode. So, the next episode is so perfect, because it'll be the 1 year anniversary of this very show. Not really, but kinda. But I don't mean like it's not really the anniversary. I mean, it really is the anniversary, but the show is... Never mind. Anyway.
It's the anniversary.
Fucking shut up. I'm not done yet. And so it's like the 1 year anniversary lines up with us fucking burying the fucking BGN dead. Dead and buried, gone forever. Fucking finally. You know?
We have, for so many podcasts, been trying to bury this, and finally we're shoveling the last heap of dirt and sticking the shovel into the casket.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna finally be able to like properly grieve. You know, we're always talking about the stages of grief. We can finally do this with the BGN. Maybe all of a sudden, like a fucking like everything will just suddenly start working out. You know, like I was just saying, like we'll all get good jobs. No. All of a sudden, GoBicker will just fucking take off and skyrocket because
I'll win the lotto.
You'll win the
I've
fucking
got my lottery ticket.
Oh my god,
Wednesday.
Yeah. And then
Wednesday, we're taking off.
The old ball and chain is dead.
Yeah, I feel like there's been this thing haunting me in the back of my mind for what's it been like 3 years since we put an axe through the head of that thing.
And thank God it never came back.
Kit.
Is that
server still alive?
Huh?
BGN2 Electric Boogaloo?
I guess it's still alive. I don't know.
It's your server!
I haven't done it. I like raged quit life and everything, so...
That's true.
Are you still doing YouTube?
No, I stopped.
What, did you not see our
I know you talked about it. I didn't know if you'd actually done it.
This is literally the only thing on YouTube I do now. Is this.
Okay.
And I don't even barely do this, apparently.
This is the first time I've seen you in like 2 months.
I know, it's weird.
We almost did something Thursday, but somebody fucking disappeared.
Listen, don't worry about it.
I am worried about it. We'll get into that too. Listen, my notes are all encompassing. I feel like I'm getting really good at writing notes that just kind of grab everything that everyone wants to talk about. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm sick and tired of my headset screaming charging battery at me.
This is gonna be the angry episode.
Okay, yeah, it might, but at the same time, positive energy again. I think that was a really good idea. Let me just say, like,
I really want to do an episode where I'm in my garage with a sledgehammer and just something destructible.
Yeah.
It's screaming at me.
And every now and then I'll just turn
stop.
around without comment, grab the sledgehammer, and go, ah!
Positive
and then turn
energy.
around, just...
I'm trying to listen to my good boys, but I can't with this thing interrupting you.
Charging battery.
Maybe if you win the fucking lottery, you'll fucking be able to buy a pair of headphones.
Maybe.
So I have another joke that I want to tell real quick. It's a really quick joke. I can't use it, but maybe you guys will find a use in your life for it.
Okay.
So here we go. It's really dumb. They should call me Spring because I make everybody soaking wet.
I'm gonna say that every single day of my life. I'd like everybody to know this.
I'm almost set that as my Tinder profile tagline.
But like,
dude, should we all tweet it at the same exact time?
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
It's like,
Actually, no, I shouldn't tweet that because I fucking found out yesterday, when I tweeted my annual birthday tweet, which was like, finally I can pay taxes and go on 18+ websites. You know who I fucking saw that liked it? My mother. My mom.
Oh no!
Liked
Maya's
it.
mom's Twitter.
I called her out on it, and I was like, "Mom, why'd you like that?"
What the fuck,
and she was
lady?
like, "'Cause it's funny."
So, you know, I don't have much going on, especially at school these days, but for whatever reason, I had 2 different meetings today I had to go to.
Ooh.
Just even saying that makes me feel real grown up, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you sound like you're a businessman.
Yeah, all these meetings.
Do you have a briefcase?
But, oh, fuck, I should get a briefcase. Fuck.
You should.
I don't know what I do with it, but I want it.
Just carry it.
But when I got to the first one, I realized I didn't
have a briefcase.
I didn't wash my ass properly because I'm only 20.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
So,
that's a bad one. But...
I normally like to take my sweet time in the shower just to make sure I'm like fucking spotless. But this morning, I had more time this morning because the first meeting wasn't until later, so I didn't have anything before that. So I had more time in the morning, yet somehow just not paying attention, I was more rushed than usual because I'm an idiot. And because like the shower we have is really small, and so it's hard to get water or anything like below like your shoulders. It's really fucking useless, honestly. So obviously the distance from my ass to my shoulders is quite a ways. So to get everything properly cleaned, it's a real pain in the ass, and I'm in a rush. So I'm head to toe covered in suds, all soaped up. And again, I guess I rinsed real quick, but didn't rinse enough because then I got to that first meeting and I sat down and I'm like, oh,
you get that squish.
I felt it, and I was like, I could tell, like, you get swamp ass every once in a while. You could tell it's different. This felt sudsy, and I was like,
oh no!
And I was like, oh, there's still soap in my ass.
Did you not like wipe, dry it with a towel?
You don't go in the crack with a towel.
I'm not going in the crack with a nice towel.
Maya,
well,
do you go in the crack with a towel?
I do not do that. But no. No, but I still
make sure everything's good and dry.
When
like
you
a
rub
snail.
your butt with a towel, right? You should be able to feel if there's something in there.
I was in a rush, man. I had to go.
Right.
And I guess I was all damp everywhere, so it just didn't kick in until
you really got to start flossing your ass. Just
apparently.
saying, bud.
And I was just like, fuck.
The weird thing is, the older you get, the more and more that is true.
Oh God.
They have to floss your ass.
Wisdom with Kit.
Yeah.
I have to unplug my fucking headphones. I can't fucking have the charging battery every 2 seconds.
No,
it's driving me insane.
So what are you gonna do instead?
Hope that it lasts. Because normally if I charge it for like a few minutes, it lasts for like half an hour, I guess.
Do you not own earbuds?
What can I do? But
why not? I don't know. This is a buck wild idea. Wired headphones.
What?
Hey!
Because then she can't listen to us talk while she's taking a shit.
Exactly.
I have literally no aspiration as soon as my ass leaves this chair to hear anything going on in the Discord servers that I am on. I have zero aspiration.
To be honest, when I bought this headset, I didn't realize. Well, I knew it was wireless, but I figured because it has a port where you can just like have things plugged in all the time. I was like, oh, I'll just have it plugged in all the time. The cable's so fucking short. I have to have like an extension, like a USB extension cord, just so it'll be plugged in while I'm wearing it.
I'm in like 50 different Discords, so I completely understand the not ever wanting to do anything with Discord after you leave.
I'm in like 5 and I don't want to be.
I need to like start quitting.
Why are you
all
in
these
50? You need to
Discords
start purging, buddy.
Because I was like into doing YouTube, and I was like, oh, I'll just join all the communities, and then people will love me.
You did join like 50 Minecraft servers. We did have to have an intervention about that at one point. I'm really glad that worked out.
I don't know if the intervention worked out. I think I just all of a sudden was like, oh, I'm done.
Subconsciously.
Like I stopped doing Facebook. I stopped doing Twitter as much. I stopped doing everything except for like TikTok.
I mean, it's a good.
I think
good
I'm going through my midlife crisis.
It's okay. It's a good time for it.
Yeah. You know what?
I believe
30.
You know what? Okay.
I'm only living till
okay.
60.
Listen, we'll read to some other shit later. I have tons of notes now. Now's a good time as any. Let's get into. Okay. Hold on. So I have lots and lots and lots of therapy to talk about, but it's so disorganized, can't do it right now. So my idea is we're gonna do group therapy because you guys are. I'm not the only one going through some shit, and I think we need to talk about it. I might be like the closest to death and all that, but you guys aren't doing so hot yourselves. And I'm pointing specifically at Chris and Kit right now because you guys.
Well, for me, you're pointing at me and Lord Farquaad up there.
To me, it looked like you were just pointing up and at Chris.
If Lord Farquaad isn't doing that great, I saw Shrek.
Lord Farquaad's
He's not.
He's a mess, but I mean,
Angry little
look
dwarf.
at that fucking chin, though. You know. So, I mean,
Let's get cracking.
yeah. Normally I have tons of notes, so I can just jump into whatever I want to talk about. But now I have to coax shit out of you guys. But I'll just kind of start by saying, you guys have a lot of self-deprecating jokes, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like I think might even more than me, and that's saying something. So
Yeah.
let's are you guys doing all right? Like just like, I mean,
Oh no, I love myself. I think I'm the perfect human being.
no, you don't. And that's that's a straight up
sad.
like you just lied to my face. So it's like
Well, I was looking at my face when I said it, so I was lying to my face.
You're a
either
liar.
way, you're a dirty liar.
You're a
'Cause
real
that's not-
sad boy.
Maybe not. Okay, listen, maybe not even real sad, but like there's insecurities hanging a boot, and that's with everyone here. And I think it's something we need to sort
Terry's
of
really pulling out his clipboard and his glasses, and he's sitting there going,
no,
all right.
but yeah, no, I've spent a lot of time with you guys listening to frame by frame as you guys fucking talk about shit. I feel like I know.
That's true.
I feel like I've been the outside observer, listening, watching in.
Holy shit, he knows us more than we know
He
ourselves.
probably does.
It's true. Well, I mean, that's in a way that's sort of true, because I'll notice different things you guys do, then I'll point it out, and you guys get really insecure about it. Oh fuck, I'm part of the problem.
I'm insecure about literally everything, though.
Well,
so that's
yeah,
the thing.
I know, and that's part of it. It's just like, but you're always like, oh god, I'm so disgusting and fat, blah. And it's like,
I am though.
You're not.
You're beautiful.
really not.
I honestly do think that I have a little bit of a body dysmorphia, where
think so, yeah.
I feel like I'm like 300 pounds whenever I'm only like 190, and
Yeah.
so I just kind of freak out. But that comes from wrestling and stuff like that, where I had to keep track of my weight so well. So I'm like, oh no, I'm way above my weight class. I'm a tard. A lard.
Oh my
I'm a
god.
tard and a lard. I'm a
Oh
lard
my
tard.
god.
Yeah.
And right now I'm doing like this double chin thing every once in a while that I hate.
That's probably one of my new favorite combinations of words.
But I am working out a whole lot more, so
Yeah.
it's helping. I feel a little
good.
bit better about myself. I still
Good.
feel a little chubby, but I feel actually better about myself.
Yeah, well, it's like, yeah, I guess it's one of these things. Like, if it is that big of an issue, yeah, it's, I mean, just fucking change it then. Fuck, I mean, it's just that easy, right?
There you go.
Oh, fuck, I was watching It's Kind of a Funny Story last night, and it's a really good movie, by the way. But I hadn't seen it in a long time, and there's one bit where, because it's all about this kid who goes to a mental hospital because he's about to kill himself, and
Absolutely.
of course, I mean, it's one of my favorite movies. Of course, that's what it's about. And like towards the end of the movie, he's talking to like the psychiatrist there, and he's like, maybe life ain't so bad. Like he's there for a total of 5 days. And like the fourth day, he's like, well, gee, maybe life sure is swell. It's like, okay, wait a second, hold on.
That's a real good mental hospital.
It's either the fucking best place on the planet, or this movie's kind of bullshit. I still enjoyed it though. Anyway,
So, other than me being fat, what else about me do I hate about myself?
Please,
that's
Terry, tell us our deepest, darkest secrets.
I don't know exactly, but like I know that one always leaps out to me because you mentioned it a lot, and I'll be editing. I'm like, okay, interesting, and that's it.
I'm really appreciative that y'all don't think I'm fat. So
Yeah,
that
no.
makes me feel-
Not that.
So wait, what leaps out to you about me and Chris?
Chris just fucking hates himself, like in general.
Yeah.
Like,
You're not wrong.
yeah, and I feel bad about that too. And
But we love you, Chris.
like you said earlier, you're insecure about everything, and sometimes
Yeah.
you'll be like, no, I love myself, and I'm like, okay, I see what you're trying to do to yourself, but I also see that a lot of time it's not working. I don't know. I just know you guys are a lot better than you guys think you are, and I'm trying to kind of coax some shit out here, get some shit out on the table, because I listen to it all and I kind of pick up shit. But all joking aside, I don't know all your issues, but I see that they're there.
I'm so bad about talking about my big sad.
I know.
I'm a
It's
very
yeah.
sad boy. But I don't talk about that.
I know, but it has helped me in a lot of ways. Like currently today, I mean, for my own small therapy update, I'm less on death's door and more just like on death's front sidewalk.
That's so much better.
It is. I mean, yeah, that's a lot better. But so
Digging
it's like,
through death's mail.
yeah, I'm like looking at the mailbox, going, "Is that new?" So, but ranting about all this shit every week and bitching and moaning and all of it it's beneficial. So
Well, I think
Sounds like
for
therapy
me,
is a good answer.
the worst things are the feeling like I'm overweight is one of the things, but that also has to do with falling apart. So like my ankles, my knees are messed up.
Oh, literally
Because
falling
of
apart.
Yeah, like literally falling apart. Where walking
He's a leper.
is painful, and like my wife will be like, "Why don't you go see a doctor?" I'm like, "Well, they're just gonna tell me I have shitty ankles. Why would I go?"
yeah.
Your
Bad
ankles are
ankles.
beautiful.
And so every time I go work out or something, I'm just in pain afterwards, and that kind of makes it feel like I don't want to work out as much. But then I also want to work out more so that hopefully I'll build up the strength in my legs and stuff to make it so that I can. It's not like I have weak legs. I have like super strong legs. It's just they're in pain all the time.
It's like the worst superpower ever. He can run so fast, but it's nothing but pain.
Well, whenever I tore my ACL and my ankle and had to sew it back together, not me, but doctor.
You had to.
They sewed it back together, and I didn't know this, but I actually was walking on my foot completely wrong because I was babying it. And so I was walking heavier on my other foot. And what that did is it ruined that ankle and then ruined that knee. And so I had to relearn how to walk again because I had to like stop bathing my one leg and let it actually go through so that my knee wouldn't explode anytime I walked.
You've lived the most buck wild life. I want a documentary.
It'd be it would be boring.
I don't care. I still want to watch it.
Listen. You've only been on this show for like 15 episodes, maybe. I don't even know. And you've told some insane shit.
Yeah.
Just like random little anecdotes. So no, I don't think it would be boring. Like
So casually.
I still think about the fact that you're like, oh yeah, my sister's famous in Thailand. Like it's still every once in a while I'm like, that's right, fuck.
Yeah, you were like, she fights like the Thai mob or something like that for monkey rights. Just some just a weird like 5-minute tangent you went on. Never touched it again. No details. Just really buck wild. Like, I want to know, who is this man? Is Kit even your real name?
No.
What?
But the other thing is, this actually has to be, this is kind of Maya's fault.
Oh, Maya?
Yeah. So,
could you guys hear me? Because I just froze for like a solid minute and I couldn't hear or see anything.
No, I
do
didn't.
it again. Just throw
I'm
me
sorry.
throw me away like I'm nothing.
I'm so sorry. What's
Kit's
my
just-
fault, Kit?
Ranting about how you ruined his life.
How did I ruin your life?
No, it was the whole comment of looking at people's boobs.
Oh, yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
don't try to do that at all,
Oh.
and every once in a while I'll just be like, and then all of a sudden that's there, and I'm like, oh no, you're wearing like a V-line dress.
Listen, exactly. Most of the time, we don't care, or we like want it to happen, right? Most of the time, because like, let's be honest.
Yeah, but I think most of the time y'all want it to happen from somebody that's not a lard like me, and that's
Listen,
You're not a liar.
Kid, you son of a bitch. What did we just fucking say?
That's why they too cross. Because then I think the people at my work think I'm a creep. Just walking through. I'm like, no, I'm not staring at anything. I'm just going to stare at the
700-pound Kit only
This is
ogles
completely
boobs.
my own opinion, but sometimes, not all the time, sometimes when I wear lower cut shirts, I just like, I'm not necessarily like craving for the attention, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, that dude's a fucking creep for looking at my boobs that are like just hanging out right now.
Just chilling out.
There are some, you can tell most of the time, there are some shirts that girls will wear, especially if they have like larger boobs. You can tell they just really like that shirt, even though they don't like how much cleavage it shows, by the amount of times they wear it, like on a week, like not a weekly basis, but a monthly basis. Like there's this one shirt that I love to death, but it shows like so much cleavage, but it's such a cute shirt, so I love to wear it. So I wear it like once a week, which is like normally when you're like trying to be a little risque, you wear an outfit or a shirt that you don't necessarily wear very often.
Obviously.
Exactly.
That's my life, you know?
Yeah, when I'm picking up my wardrobe in the morning, I think, what's the most risque thing I can wear? This striped button-up shirt I have, or this striped button-up shirt that I have?
It's hot. Keep lifting it.
Keep lifting it. Do it.
Oh, yes.
Nut.
Let me get that.
Ew!
You're 18 now. It's okay.
That's
Terry's
I'm
still
back!
okay.
You know,
I'm back! It's been a while!
I had some notes about the fact that Maya's 18 now, and like what will still make me uncomfortable to say. And I think all of it. Like I had some things I was gonna try. I think all of it's still gonna make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're forever in my mind. You're still gonna be 15.
Okay.
Okay, forever in my mind, all of y'all are gonna be 15. That's how weird everything has been.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty weird for you, bud.
It's like I've known y'all forever, and it's like, oh yeah, one of you can actually drink now. I remember whenever y'all were illegal.
That was my favorite thing to say yesterday. It's just like anytime. I only got to say it like 2 or 3 times, but I just said, I'm legal now.
That kind of makes me uncomfortable. You're
exactly. That's why I loved saying it.
Chungus.
I mean, I guess I could continue to say that I'm legal now.
This one's the mini chungus.
I mean, you could say it for the rest of your life, really. I mean,
Holy fuck. Did I tell you guys? Oh, God. All right. For everybody that doesn't know, who's watching the podcast right now, at the time of recording the podcast, yesterday was my birthday. Yesterday, I got a lotto ticket and a scratch card. And I was so upset because the lady didn't card me. I was so mad. Because that's the whole point of getting it, so you get carded.
no,
To
it's
this
not.
day, I think I've only ever been carded a handful of times for anything.
Well, you also look like a decade older than you are.
I've never had that experience. I've only not been carded like twice, and that's because my wife has been there.
I really can't wait for the day that eventually there will be a GoBicker meetup, and me and Kit are gonna do an unhappy hour, and we're gonna go to a bar, and they're gonna card Kit, but not me.
So is this your dad? Yes.
This kid's here with his dad, and he's trying. Shut up! Here to drink my sorrows away.
Glug, glug.
I can't believe I would have such a white kid.
I gotta deal with this white fat kid.
No!
Come on, Tummy.
not fat,
Waddle
kid.
your way up. Waddle your way up to the bar stool.
I think these chairs are reinforced. You should be able to sit in them.
It's okay, my dad hates himself, so it's all fine.
My dad and his boyfriend both want to kill themselves, so it's fine.
Oh. It's okay, Kit. I think you're beautiful and skinny.
Oh.
You'll never be fat, Terry fat.
Aww.
Oh.
That's improvement.
true.
Fat Terry is dead and gone.
Well, listen.
Skinny, beautiful Terry is
No,
here.
listen. Even if you think you're fucking fat, I'm still like 10, 15 pounds heavier than you. So you'll never be as fat as me.
You look better than Fat Terry, though.
I do look. That's the one. That's like the single pot. Like if I like. My issue with job interviews is I can never say anything positive about myself because I know I'm fucking lying. But that is the one thing I could say is I do look better now than I did when I was almost an entire 4th grader, heavier than I am now.
Oh my god.
Entire 4th grader. We use 4th graders as units.
How much does a 4th grader weigh?
Like,
Does a 4th grader weigh?
I mean I lost 70 pounds, so it's around there.
In that general vicinity.
Yeah, the average 4th grader.
Do you spend a lot of time weighing 4th graders?
No, somebody on Google did. So when I looked it up, somebody's like, this is not somebody
Why are
Google.
you Googling, like, how much? 70 pounds. How
listen,
much? What grade is that?
I knew it was funnier to describe weight loss in terms of 4th graders, and so that's why I looked it up.
I mean, it's...
How much is 70 pounds in grade level?
How many kids is 70 pounds?
And Google just like, I guess one 4th grader. There you
Google's
go.
like, shit, I've never been asked that one before.
Google just returns a picture of someone going like that. Like, hold on. Like,
Wait a second. Google's like, huh,
fuck.
wow. That's new. Hey, Jerry, you got anything?
Maybe a heavy kindergartner.
A really
Very
heavy kindergarten.
kindergartner.
I live in Texas. That's common.
They used to
Is
roll
it?
him around on the football field.
Yeah, in Texas, there's a lot of overweight people, which is one of the things that always makes me feel skinnier. Is because I will Oh, there's actually two things that happened yesterday that in my head I was like, man, I'm a terrible person by accident. But this one I was a terrible person on purpose almost. There was a really, really large lady who was having trouble walking because of how large she was. She would not fit in my apartment, I don't think. Like, she was that large of a person. And she was walking into the store and she got on one of those cart things, of course, because you just drive around so that you become more larger. And I was thinking to myself, is like, if I ever became that large, I think I would end it. Like, that was my first thought.
What's the point of going
and then
on?
I turned to my wife. I'm like, if I ever get that fat, just shoot me.
But like, you'll need a lot of bullets.
You're gonna need a lot of bullets to get through all this fat.
Yeah, just send me to the glue factory. I'll be fine.
I remember hearing a story once on, I don't know if it was on a podcast or a stand-up show or fucking just Reddit or something, but somebody who was extremely overweight got stabbed in the stomach with a 9-inch knife. And was just like,
I've heard this. I think it was Reddit.
It was,
on Reddit.
They were, and they called the cops, and they were just sitting on their front porch, like, whatever.
So there are advantages to being morbidly obese.
Protective
Maybe I'll just start eating whatever the fuck I want again, so I don't have to worry about getting fucking stabbed.
I'm never gonna get stabbed.
Or if I do, it won't matter.
So the other thing that made me feel like a complete terrible person, and this was completely by accident. So I was driving, my wife was in the passenger seat, and there's a group of Indians, actual from India Indians, and they were...
Okay, Chris, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I did.
They
really didn't.
They had a whole lot of multiple color powder on them, and it was like some sort of game where you like throw powder and stuff on other people,
in a car,
kind of like sand and stuff. No, they were outside.
Oh,
I was in the car.
They were in a car too.
They were not in a car too.
I was like, that's a dangerous game to play.
I was actually in my apartment complex driving out, and what I said is I looked over, I pointed at them, I was like, "Hey, look, they're colored," and I was like, "Oh shoot." No, I mean that they're different colors than us. Oh, no, they're dirty. Damn it!
Oh my god.
I couldn't stop, and I didn't mean any of it.
Buddy!
I didn't mean it.
They're colored.
Dude, I fucking did the same thing the other day. Not like the exact same thing, but I have, listen, this is really bad, and I have no explanation for it. I don't know why it happened. It doesn't make any sense. So, on GTA Online, GTA Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, MMORPG, there you can get into organizations and do like missions and stuff with them, and there'll be different colors in the player list. And I was telling someone about the yellow team, but I didn't say yellow for whatever reason. I said Asian, and I don't don't know why.
Jesus Christ!
It doesn't even. I couldn't.
A bunch of real racist boys in this.
Like, I just have no clue. Like, it just fucking happened. And it's like, it's not like I was thinking that beforehand, or I didn't even think about it afterwards. I just took a second and realized, wait, I just said the yellow team was Asian. Why did I do that? It's weird. It's very strange.
Very racist boy.
I guess.
Welcome to Not Really But Kinda, the most racist
podcast
on the internet.
At least mine's accidental.
Mine was accidental too. I just don't know why it happened. I don't know why it was an accident.
We know you have a statue of one black guy that got murdered. Or is that
okay, one.
What?
Listen, there was 3 of them. And it's not a statue praising the lynching. It's a statue in memoriam because they got lynched. Okay.
The plaque just says, "Yay, lynching."
Oh my god.
Okay. Hard cut. We are moving on from Jesus. Once we get to yay lynching, we gotta move on. You know. Jesus. So anyway, I still like Christopher.
Hi.
Kit, good job for get your shit out there. You're beautiful. You're lovely. Don't worry about it, or try not to worry about it. I know just saying don't worry about it. That doesn't fucking do anything. But try not to. Just know you're fine. Fuck. Okay, hold on, real quick. Let me fucking talk about me again because I love doing that. I guess.
Absolutely.
Go
for it.
I cannot say anything genuine. Like more often than not. I couldn't finish that sentence saying anything genuine about Kit. So I
Wait,
just
so
had. So I
that
just.
wasn't genuine?
No, it was, but I couldn't be like proper nice. Like I can't even do it now. I just had to end that with "You're fine."
You're fine. You're okay,
I couldn't
bud.
say anything nicer than that. It wouldn't fucking and I was talking to one of my real life friends a couple weeks ago for the first time in a long time, and he was talking about some of his shit and blah blah blah, and he was being really kind of nice to me because I was talking about some of my shit, and at one point, he's like, man, just don't kill yourself, blah blah blah, and then I don't remember what he said exactly, but then I was like, yeah, you're all right too. I just
You're
couldn't
right.
return the favor. It drives me insane. Anyway, just know despite whatever I managed to fucking pit her out, I mean something better.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
It has better intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thought is there.
I think nicer things than I say, and also much meaner things, but not about you guys. Except for when when we're playing the podcast, and then I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill all these people, but that's unrelated. And also that. So Christopher, you're very reluctant,
Christopher.
but we need to have a chat, buddy.
Whether you like it or not, you're spilling the beans.
Yeah, and it's like
We love you, Chris.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. So glad Kit went first. It gave me some time to think about the hodgepodge of things wrong with me.
Yeah.
And boy, if I actually sat down and wrote a therapy list, I could. Fast forward. Ooh boy, spotlight. Don't like that. Where do I begin? I don't know. I'm not good at this kind of thing.
Well, that's why you're gonna get better.
Yeah, which is why I'm gonna get better, which is why I'm gonna be forced to be sad in front of other people. I don't know why I'm so self-deprecating. I mean, I'm not like super sad, but like, I don't know. I just think I'm real dumb.
You're not dumb. You're a smart boy, Chris. You got out of college real fast.
That's the best way I can think to put it. I'm real dumb.
You've managed so far, though. So
I mean, I just like to think that I'm just like very, very lucky.
yeah.
Listen, man, if you didn't put in the work, you work 60 hours a week, like minimum. Do you know how
proud of
much?
No, we're trying to prove him why he's not dumb.
No, here's the thing. It can't just be luck that you got there, that you're that reliable to the
Well,
company.
see,
You
okay,
put in so much hard work,
here's the thing.
dedication.
I mean, if he was smarter, it would only be 40 hours, though, right?
True.
That's not true.
No. But like, there's a crossroads because I think I'm real dumb, but I'm also real narcissistic. So I'm also like, I'm better than all these people I work with, but I'm
I think
real
that's
dumb.
everybody, though. I think
So I
all
don't
of us are a
really-
little bit narcissistic at some point.
Yeah. Okay,
No?
I'm actually
Okay.
very
Just you and I, Chris.
No, I'll
I
own
think
up to
everybody
it.
I work with is
I'll-
an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I'll own up to it. I know I'm a narcissistic person. I try and help that. Like, I try and not be super narcissistic, but at the end of the day, a lot of times I'm like, when I'm at work, it's like, literally, I've called my boss before and been like, just let me do this on my own. I don't need other people. They're just going to screw it up. I'll take the time. I'll get the overtime. It'll be fine. Because these people are stupid and I don't want to work
Is
with
that
them.
narcissistic?
Yeah, I don't think that is. I think that's just avoiding a headache.
Yeah.
Narcissistic would be like, oh my god, I'm so much better than everybody else.
But that's
All
kind of,
the
that's
time.
like, at the same time, it's like, that's what I was saying, is it's like, I'm trying not to sound narcissistic while talking about me being narcissistic. I seriously do a lot of times at work where I'm sitting there working with other people. I'm like, you people are fucking idiots.
I don't know. That doesn't sound narcissistic still.
A lot of, like, I don't know, like, a lot of the head problems I have still comes from all that shit that I went through with my ex. Because she planted a lot of real bad seeds. Real bad seeds.
Yeah.
Which led to a lot of self-doubt. Which is
Yeah.
a big problem. Which is why I'm like, because, I don't know, I just probably really do need to go to a therapist. Because I don't know what's really wrong and what's shit that she put in my head. Which I don't like going back to all that crap. But
There's nothing wrong with you.
I think that's a lie.
Oh, yeah, there's something wrong with everybody, but it's just like
That's true.
Yeah. It's
It's
just the
just-
problem is I don't know what.
yeah,
And that's what bothers me.
yeah.
Because I do think about me a lot, but it's like I've got anxiety, which is wonderful. Seasonal depression, depending on what day of the week it is and how long I've been working. I did have a breakdown last Thursday, which was fun. I don't know why. I just got home. It was an alright day. I got home and I was just like, fucking done with this job. I'm done with all these people. I hate every single human being around me. I just locked my door and watched Hulu and passed out at like 3 a.m. after binge drinking. Small alcohol problems. We don't talk about that. I don't know. I don't know. For someone who says for someone who thinks I'm narcissistic, I don't like talking about me.
Yeah, so that's why I don't think you are narcissistic. Like, as far as your job is concerned, it's just, yeah, it is sort of like avoiding a headache thing. It's like, well, it's like being confident in your ability to do your job, and like you've talked about it a million times before, that everyone around you is kind of, and like you just said just now, everyone's kind of bad at it and stupid.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
wait, hold on. And you still, you've mentioned before, like who the good people are, and you do. So it's like you're not so full of yourself that you're just like, I'm better than fucking everybody. You're like, no, I'm better than the fucking people. I'm better than, and I know who's fine, and so on and so forth.
Well, it doesn't help that last week we had our reviews, and I pretty much I walked away with the top commendation, meaning that year I got it was the top tech. So now it's like really feeding me my ego, where I'm like, these people are fucking stupid
because you're good at your job, and so you and so you recognize all the shit.
But I don't like
wrong.
that, because I don't like it. Just kind of feeds back into that self loop of like, I feel bad for thinking that I'm better than everyone else. But I don't know. It's like I feel like at the same time there's not a truth to that, and that I'm really just really lucky and faking it, and that I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think I think there's the issue.
Like
it's
I said, it really wasn't like a huge. Honest to God, it really wasn't a huge problem in my head until I dated that girl.
Yeah,
and she put all that crap in my head of like, I'm really just a god darn horrible person, which I hate. Honestly, that screwed me up a lot more than I thought, which is fun. That's a lot of fun detail. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a constant feeding loop, and it causes anxiety, and I'm one of those people that's like, I like to make sure everything's done really well. I get just really weird anxiety about weird stuff and timing, really, really weird timing things. Like if I am not out the door by 7 o'clock in the morning, I have panic attacks. Just weird stuff like that. I don't know. It freaks me out. I get really stressed in the mornings because I only give myself like an hour to wake up and be out the door. I don't know. I got weird problems. Like I said, I'm not good at talking about it. I'm just talking in circles now. I don't like this.
I do the same thing in the morning where I just kind of wake up and kind of like, oh, I need to be in work in like 30 minutes. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't even have pants on.
Who needs them?
Out the door.
A weird thing I've noticed the last like few months, I don't know why, until I have my cup of coffee in the morning, I don't get like angry or irritable. I just get real depressed. Like I start off every morning before I finish my cup of coffee just like, I'm fucking miserable. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate my job. I hate everything. And I drink my cup of coffee. I'm like, it's all right. I'll be all right. I'll make it through the day. I don't understand why.
I think you need a vacation.
I probably do.
I mean, actually, honestly, yeah, that probably is a big thing. It's like you're overworked, and so that's not going to do anything positive for your mental state.
But one of the problems therein is like, I don't want to take a vacation because it means someone else is going to have to watch my area, and I don't trust them.
Right.
It literally feeds into, I don't trust anybody else. I'm afraid they're going to screw something up. Or another fun thing, I kind of have a little bit of that thing that Terry has. Is I don't think people like me very much. So I'm afraid someone else is going to come in here and they're going to like them more.
Ooh, yeah.
And then I'm going to be like, oh no, because I've got a thing in the back of my head while all my things are coming out. This is going to be fun.
Good.
It's starting to pour out like lava now. I don't like it when people don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Understandable.
is weird because I take pride in the fact that I'm an ass.
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I've been lying to myself for a long time, saying like, oh, I'd much rather be alone. I fucking hate everybody. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and it's completely not true.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I'm like, I really. There's some people like if I really don't like somebody, I don't care if they don't like me.
Right.
But if I am like anything other than I absolutely hate you, I will be affected by your opinion on me. Mm-hmm. And that's like one of those nagging things in the back of my head. It's like, okay. And that's why, like, literally, it's not uncommon for people to cross cover in my job because, we're so fucking busy all the time. That's part of the reason why I kill myself so much is because it's like, I'm not letting anybody cross cover for me. I'm not taking any vacation longer than a couple days because no one's going to come down here because A, I don't want someone screwing up my stuff. B, I don't want someone to find something that's going to make me look bad. And C, I don't want them to be like, hey, this guy's a lot better than the other guy.
So, I have a quick question.
I have anxiety.
Okay.
I have suicidal depression.
Are you? Did you get laid off on your job, or is it?
It's pretty much one of those things where it's really weird right now because for a while there, it was pretty much like it's definitive. This department is going away, and then they were like, well, it's probably going to go away by the end of the year, and now they're like, we'll see. So nobody really knows what's going on because they go back and forth. Well, pretty much like 2 months ago, we were gone. That was it. Like June, we were gone. And then they hired a new guy in corporate. And he's like, no, I like these people. It's not, we pay these people like garbage and we can pay them a lot cheaper than we can contractors. So we're going to keep them. And it's like, sweet, awesome. And now it's kind of like going back and forth because he's kind of fighting for us, but literally everybody else wants us to go away. So it's kind of back and forth. And I just cannot find another job for the life of me. I've tried. I'm real bad at it.
Sorry, if you want to move to Texas, I can give you a job.
It's probably what I'm going to wind up having to do. But yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of weird social anxieties, though.
Yeah.
And you
That's
know
just
the
one of the
reason
things I
why I
know.
could get you a job in Texas? Because you're smart. You're actually good at what you do. And you have experience.
And you have a great work ethic.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Yeah.
Actually, your work ethic...
Listen, kid, you're not helping
You need
anything.
to take breaks.
Well, okay,
that's
I mean,
true.
that's actually
That
a good
is true.
point. Yeah.
Because if you work yourself too much, it's actually a bad work ethic. Just it doesn't seem like it's a good work ethic type of thing. I have a similar problem where I hate it whenever people try to take over my job too.
Yeah.
And so one of the biggest things I had to learn was to take breaks. And it is super, super healthy for you to actually take breaks to relax. And
Yeah.
so, like, whenever I went to Vegas last year, like, I was having a heart attack, like, every single day because I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
That was
So
one of the
many gonna be there.
things. Like this weekend, I went. Well, it was supposed to be for 3 days, but for 2 days, I went camping. And one of the hardest parts of that was I compulsively check my work email. Like if I open my phone, 9 times out of 10, that's the first thing I'm going to open is my work email, and I will respond like that to anything I get because, and it's just like putting that down was so hard because it's like I'm locked in to where it's like I love it and hate it, but I'm like I always want to be available to these people because, like I said, I want to be the best. I don't want I don't want anybody else to come in and take my job. Yeah, so it's like I always want to be there. I want to be compulsively there, and it was like I was freaking out, kind of like panic attacking the whole weekend. Like nobody's gonna, someone's gonna need me for something. Something's gonna happen. And it was like I got into work this morning and was like, it was all right. It was just 2 days, but I'm also I don't know if I'd survive a whole week vacation. I don't know. Oof. I just. Like I said, I don't like the idea of other people having to. It's like I don't like the idea of other people having to do my job for me. I don't like the idea of other people coming down here and making me look bad or wanting to like. I don't know. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense in my head. I'm not good at words.
It's understandable. You got your word jumble out, though. And hopefully you feel a little bit better having it cleared out of your head. Because you're a smart boy, Chris.
It sounds it sounds like the biggest issue is so it's like anxiety. That's like that's just mental illness. That's whatever. I'm sure there's medication for it, right? And you could maybe do that. But I think it sounds actually like you have a really solvable issue. I mean, I don't know. I if you figure it out, let me know. But it's just of finding your self-worth and just like knowing that you're good enough and you're worth not fucking losing your mind over other people's opinions of shit and overworking yourself, and you're worth you for being you type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird because it's like going back to like the weird narcissism thing. Is like on one side of my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm worth it. I'm the best. On the other side, I'm like, no, you're a horrible
Yeah,
boy.
it's like your mind wrestling with that kind of thing. Because it's like trying to be positive about yourself, but then the negative part being like, fuck you, don't be positive about yourself, you stupid asshole. And you're like, okay, you're probably right.
Yeah,
That has to do with your ex, I bet, too.
a lot of it. Yeah, a lot of it.
You would be very happy about something, and your ex would then crush it in front of you, and you'd be like, why was I happy about that? I shouldn't be happy about myself.
Yeah,
Because she has taught me that I am not worth it, which is not true, first off.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's one of
but-
the things.
Second off, I couldn't think of something in time, so keep going.
Yeah, I mean that it's really buck wild how like even someone that can be in your life for like 6 months like that or like almost a year can just kind of like just destroy your whole head for a very long time. I don't know why I'm laughing about it. It's fucking horrible and sad.
I mean,
but,
yeah, you don't know what else to do. I know what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, that's humor's my coping mechanism. That's why I'm a smartass about everything. But yeah, it screwed me up with a lot of stuff, and there's very deep notes of therapy I could get into just regarding that in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still really kind of I don't know. Ooh, do I even want to delve into dating? Well, oof. I don't know if I want to go down that road. Don't. Big titties aren't worth it. Let me tell you.
Did she wear glasses? It's an important question.
No. They got contacts.
Oh, because my friend Ben has a hypothesis that if she's got big titties and wears glasses, she's crazy. She's crazy and or evil.
I mean, like I said, she wore contacts, so it's entirely plausible.
Yeah.
I just threw my phone across the room and I
What-
would still.
I saw that.
What would be the definition of big, though?
I don't know.
Pretty jugs,
Pretty jugs.
Now you're speaking my language.
milkers, knockers.
Pretty fucking slappers. That baby's got some hot fucking slappers. So, we got one more little I don't know,
What?
little something. Can't think of an adjective.
Scamp. Little scamp.
Little scale, yeah, sure. So what's weird about you, it's like you're always incredibly positive. You're very supportive of everyone else here, and I think we've already talked about this a little bit, where it's like just here, and same thing with Kit. It's just here and there. All of a sudden, I'll hear something, and I'm like, oh, wait, hold on, what's that all about? So how's it going?
It's going. I've been pretty good for the last month or so. It's been
Yeah?
a pretty good month.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except there's still I mean, do you know what I mean? Like there's still that bit down under the surface that's kind of bubbling,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know. I mean, it's probably just stuff that I've internalized over the years.
Yeah.
This year has been fucking insane because I don't know if anybody knew this. Probably nobody knew it that much, but towards the end of January and almost all throughout February, I went through a horrible, absolutely one of the worst I've had in years, depressive spike where it was just really, really bad, and I had no idea why. I still don't know why it happened, but c'est la vie, it's over with. Yeah, I don't know, but it did make me discover things that I had things that have been a trait of me for a while, but I didn't know it. One of the biggest things is Chris, I am very, very paranoid that I'm super, super self-absorbed and narcissistic, and it terrifies me and I hate it. And then the other one is this just has to do with I'm pretty sure most people have this, but mine gets to the point where it's really, really bad for me, which is the constant belief that I'm not going to be quite good enough. So it's one of the biggest things is at work today, I was filling out my availability sheet for my new position in the bakery. And I am already working, so my original availability, what it currently is 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays, right? 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays. I'm off Mondays and Wednesdays, and every other day it's 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And it has to be 3 p.m. because I get out of school at 2 p.m. and I want to have enough time to get ready for work and everything. So it's that's the most I was able to work. And they asked me if I could extend my availability at all. And I was like, I can try. So I had to fill out my sheet. And now my new work availability is every weekend I open at 6 a.m. So I have to be out of bed at 5 a.m. if I have to go in at 6.
Oof.
Hey, but you'll get off at 3, right?
Oh yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah, that's still a 9-hour shift.
You're only gonna go to sleep first thing you do, and you'll fucking...
Well, yeah, here's the other thing. It's so that's my Saturday, so it's 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. now. It's Sundays, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. I started
day
work
of the Lord.
I know. I started working Mondays now, so I'm working 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Mondays.
Wait a minute. I'm doing the math here. Something ain't right
that's
there.
This day.
Maya's on the back of the bread
I am.
room.
No. It doesn't go into effect until I think the earliest it can is Sunday the 7th of April. So now I am able to work Mondays. Wednesday and Saturday after 3 p.m. are the only times that I'm restricted from working because I put it in my schedule. So, and it's thinking of that and me realizing I've been wound like a fucking wire for the last few months. Excusez-moi.
Bye, Maya. Bye.
My mom walked in the room. I've been wound like a fucking wire. It's because I don't know. I wouldn't blame work for it, but I've been going to school every day. So that's 35 hours a week of just school. And then I've been doing 20 hours of actual work on top of that. So I've been working essentially 50-hour weeks. And now that I'm 18, they can legally have me work more than 20 hours a week. So I'm next week I'm working 24 hours. I'm closing 2 nights in a row. So
Jesus
that
fuck.
means I'm closing on Tuesday and Thursday. So that means Tuesday I'm getting up at 7 a.m. and then not going to bed until 12 p.m. And then I have school the next day that I have to go to. So.
Oh my god.
Here's a little kid advice about that one. If they give you a shitty schedule like that, tell them no.
Here's the thing.
You can do that. And if they say no, you're going to get fired, go find a different job. It's not that big of a deal for that type of job.
It's true, but it also goes hand in hand with my I have to be the best. I have to be the best at everything.
Yeah,
I have
okay. Real quick, counterpoint to that. How can you be the best when you're fucking exhausted and overworked?
That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
discovered recently, I don't know if I brought this up on the podcast or not, I think I realized why I've been so forgetful lately. I can barely read things out loud because like the words will get super jumbled up, and essentially my brain has been malfunctioning for the last year. Not year, I shouldn't say year, because over the summer it was whatever, it was normal. For the past, like, I want to say 4 or 5 months, every single night I'll get like a maximum of 5 hours of sleep, and I'm just living off of that. So I've been kind of like running on fumes for a while.
Yeah, you really
Go to your job, tell them that you need a new schedule, because that is undoable schedule. And,
but it's not undoable because I'm doing it.
no. Listen,
It's not a good
It's
thing.
the same situation as Chris, where it's like it's gonna
Also,
end
you
poorly.
said that you're getting a new schedule.
Yeah, that was
Right?
my new schedule. Like my current schedule is fine. It's whatever.
Get another new one.
But your new schedule is going to be even worse than your current schedule.
But I have to have that be my new schedule, otherwise the bakery will be like, Maya.
And that's fine.
But I want to do the bakery. But yeah, that's the other thing. Like the constant, like, oh, I have to be good at stuff, or I'm gonna be a failure. That's the other thing. Like that's I remember what it was.
The only thing you have to be good at is school.
That's the thing. That's what set it off. I got like I got like a 70 or something, which isn't that bad.
That's like what
It's
I always
still
shoot
bad.
for. Like,
I got a 70 on a test in
Passing
physics.
is good.
I got a 70 on a test in physics, and that was just like the setting point, because I don't know why I hadn't had these thoughts in like a super long time, but like at that moment I was like, holy shit, I'm a failure. I am a failure. I didn't get a high enough score on this. I'm a failure. And so it just like knocked the wind out of me. And I think it has to do with like the fact that when I was little, I was like the really smart. I was the gifted child, because like I was doing advanced math in second grade, so I was doing like fucking multiplication tables, learning it, getting it down. When I was a preschooler, I don't know. Yeah, I was learning algebra in second grade because I really liked math. And then I don't know. Whenever I moved schools, I didn't get placed into their advanced math program, and that just kind of like hit me in the gut, and I was like, oh, so I'm not good enough for you, huh, pussy? And then I think that's what started my really, really competitive nature. So it's like, I can't do something without being the best at it, which is why I don't draw very often anymore. It's because if I'm not satisfied with what it looks like, it's done, and I don't want to see it ever again. And it's like, I can't play sports. Like, Madeline hates playing video games or sports with me because I always have to win. And I will keep playing until I win. And I just get angry about it. And it's just, it's really bad. It's like a toxic mentality. But it's also super fun. I love being competitive.
You don't like being competitive, you like winning.
I love winning so much.
Because
And
I
if
know exactly what you're
Listen,
talking about.
My competitive nature drives me to win more, and I love winning.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like a big part of the reason why I stopped, like, it's like streaming and really like playing competitive games, especially for streaming, because I'm already very competitive. I like winning, and I also like put my personality up 10 times whenever I would stream. So it's like I got to a point, and I remember, what was it like, if I play, that's why part of the reason I quit playing Overwatch, I just get so salty when I wouldn't win. Like, oof.
I have screamed some vulgar things from Overwatch.
Yeah, I do not. I hate being competitive because it takes the fun out of a lot of stuff, in my opinion.
That's true. I
absolutely hate how competitive I am.
I wish I could play video games more laid back. I wish I wasn't so competitive about that.
So I just don't play a lot of competitive video games anymore. Like I don't play shooters. Like anything. Oh boy, I don't understand why they're so big.
Yeah, I think the other downside to my constant fear that I'll never be good enough is because when I exert myself to, like, sometimes every once in a while there will be days where I just do not sleep. Like, I just don't sleep for the entire night because it's like, all right, like I have school, then I have work, and then it's like, well, I'm tired, but I want to, have a little time to wind down and like watch YouTube videos, and then it's fucking 3 a.m. and it's like, I might as well not sleep, so I just go to school and then work again afterwards.
Oh my god.
But here's the thing, I get praised for doing it, and that's the worst part. I get praised for like exerting myself so much, and then like basically everything I do is for praise, and it's really bad.
Listen here, everyone here needs to stop fucking, obviously including myself, needs to fucking realize that we are all good enough being us. and need to stop fucking listening to other people and their shit, good or bad.
That just brought up literally a culmination of pretty much everything we've talked about. And the reason I work so much, there's like 5 fucking people at my company, and we literally all go head over heels to see who can get the most overtime, pretty much.
Fuck.
Yeah,
guys,
It's
the
like a
competitive
tally
nature of
board,
it.
literally between me and about 3 other people in this company. We are like the top 3 in earning overtime, and I'm always like, I could let that wait till next week. I get 60 hours, and I'll bet that fucker James out. I'm like,
It's
have the most
unhealthy.
overtime, and it literally
Extremely.
it doesn't help anything. My boss hates that I get as much overtime as I do because it costs the company an arm and a leg every time I've got to work like 70 hours.
But winning feels
But I can be
so
like,
good.
I got the most hours that week. I was the most productive. I was the best. And it's like a culmination of all my insecurities coming together at once.
And this is what I say
perfect.
all the time to all sorts of
better
different
than
people.
heroin.
It's like, okay, you're doing all this shit, but at what cost? Because like
my sanity, my
Exactly,
literal
it's like-
sanity. I
it's-
broke
it's like-
down last
it's
Thursday.
it's unsustainable and it's unhealthy. And you guys and I,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
I'm so glad, like, this next 2 weeks. I got off today on time. It was the happiest day. The next 2 weeks, I have no projects. I'm not doing anything but just, like, normal run tickets, go home at 4 o'clock. Perfect. And then it's all going to pick back up in 2 weeks. I'm going to hate myself again. But for the next 2 weeks, I'll be happy.
I'm glad.
And 2
glad
weeks
that
from
you're
now,
gonna be happy.
and 2 weeks from now, you're just going to stop seeing messages. Anyway, that was a dark joke. Anyway, that was a Terry joke. Sorry.
Like, wall.
No, that was the worst thing I ever said in my entire life.
Did you know I had a thought that crossed my mind, like, regarding
Is
knife
it gonna
wall?
make me really sad?
Knife bed.
oh,
It's all under the covers and you don't even see it, so you just like pile drive
Hell
in the
yeah.
knife bed.
I'm down for that idea.
That thought serious. I don't know why. I was looking at my bed the other day and I'm like, or I went to jump on my bed because for some reason I'm a child at heart and I still jump. Which is probably why my bed is so fucking broken and never made. Because half the time I come in here, I'll just pile drive into my bed. But I was midair the other day, just like, what if there was knives below my bed right now? And then I was like, that would be a good alternative to knife wall because you really wouldn't see it coming. Just like there's like a 1 in 10 chance you're gonna get knife bed. You never really know.
But don't you have to set up the knife bed yourself?
I like to think
Is it
I
did
live in a
I-
mythical universe
Did
to
I
where
set up the knife bed today? Yep. Okay. And I missed. This is terrible.
I'm just gonna pile drive it. Yeah, like that one struck me the other day. I don't know why. I believe we can make it happen though.
So Maya gets sleep.
Well, yeah,
No.
like it's like you gotta. It's like everyone needs to prioritize the shit in their lives and make sure that like
But-
your own fucking sanity is kind of high up there.
It's harder than it sounds though.
Well, no, but listen, fuck. I know it's harder than it sounds. These are. I have a combination of all of your issues. Trust me.
Absolutely.
I am. I'm just a black void of problems. I know. So listen, it's and this is my nightmare from a few weeks ago trying to talk Chris off the ledge. It's like because like I'm trying to tell you shit I don't believe myself, but it's like I know logically these things are true and how they should be. That and it's like I think I was telling this to you Maya the other day where it's like ideally what I would love to do. Yeah, I know I was talking to you about it. I would just love to take all of your issues and just fucking just take them, absorb them. I think the way I wrote it down was like I haven't seen Green Mile, but isn't that basically what the guy does in that movie where he basically like absorbs
He
people's
turns
shit?
them into flies.
Yeah. So I want to kind of like that. Just take all the darkness and blackness and self-doubt and hatred and stress and anxieties and all that shit. I just want to take it all because I've already got so much. What's a little more? I want to take it, and then you guys can fucking live your lives, and I'll just live with it. That's what I
Not
want.
that easy.
I know.
It's like it's one of those things. It's like I know exactly how to change it. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
the norm.
Therapy.
It's the norm. It's what I am.
The with me, I'm actually like a super extremely happy person, even though like sometimes
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like I am. But I'm actually like super happy. all
Again,
the
there's
time.
just some doubt there though.
Gotta give you credit on
Yeah,
that.
it's less like unhappy and more like I feel uncomfortable, and not necessarily like oh I'm unhappy in my weight. It's like I wish I was skinnier.
Yeah.
Everything, but oh well, I'm still gonna eat this cake because this cake is fucking awesome, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat that shit. And so that's a
Yes.
lot of how I am with it is that I'm actually extremely happy, and it pisses off my wife all the time because I'm happy all the time, and she's just like, "Why aren't you sad?" I'm like, well, "I don't know, I'm happy."
Okay. Well, I mean that's definitely good though. I mean,
And the worst thing that I'll do is I have a hard time feeling sad And so I listen to super depressing, sad music.
He's gonna make himself sad.
and watch super sad movies and stuff, because that's what I'm like, oh, here's that feeling that I don't feel that often. I can find it if I watch the sad movie. And so I'll watch a movie and I'm like, oh, it's the boy in the striped pajamas. And hey, wife, come watch this with me. And then we'll be watching it. And at the end, I don't know if y'all seen it, but
Very sad movie.
It ends very sadly. She's just, why the hell did you make me watch this?
And
I'm
Kit's over there like,
it's a good movie.
Tear streams out his cheek. Yeah. He's,
Kit's gonna snap one day and all that sad is gonna come out.
he's gonna come on the podcast. His hair's gonna be over his eye and jet black. Fuck this.
He's gonna have a gauge earring, but not a real one.
Gonna have mesh fingerless gloves.
He'll be wearing fishnets,
And be like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
black eyeliner.
That was one of the things I always wished I did when I was younger, was just be goth, because I was
Live the
like,
dream.
I could rock that.
It's never too
this
late.
white
Live the dream.
complexion with all that black. Oh,
Kit, please come on, full goth.
So I just noticed the time. We've got to kind of pick up the pace a little bit to at least get one thing done. So listen, to summarize all of this group therapy, you guys are all lovely. We're all lovely people.
This is you guys.
But for this, okay, listen, no, right now, for once, we're not going to talk about me. You guys are all lovely people. You're worth everything.
So are
that
you.
you don't. No, listen, we're not talking about
Just
me right
buzzed.
No, so are you.
now. Who's a fly?
He's a bee.
I don't know when I say you guys are worth everything. I don't know what I'm meaning exactly. That's the thing. Like this is really difficult because it's hard to articulate everything exactly what I mean. Well, it's like a lot of time. It's like I'm like a dog, where I just like there's emotion there, but that's it. It's just like feeling.
That's why I just keep saying words and hope they make sense to somebody.
So it's just I care about you all a lot, and Kit, you seem to be all right, and so that's good. But mine and Chris. I hope you guys care about yourselves as much as I care about you guys, because you fucking don't. And if one of you is about to say I do, you're lying to me again. I fucking don't, and I don't like this. I don't like this lying.
It's lying is a sin, and God is watching.
and if ever y'all feel down and need somebody to send you a message of happiness and saying that you're beautiful, just hit me up, and I will send you saying that you're awesome. It'll actually be more of a personal thing than just like like I did for Terry the other day.
Oh,
Terry's like, what?
yeah. And the fucking group chat thing. Yeah, I was like, you didn't. I was thinking like a personal message. I'm like, no one fucking talks to me. Yeah, you're right.
He sent me a letter in the
I'm
mail.
gonna send you a personal message right now.
So, don't.
Clack,
I
clack,
hate
clack,
it
clack,
whenever I
clack,
click
clack.
on the.
So, moving swiftly along before Kid has to fucking leave because you have 8. I'm assuming, right? Yeah. Today is the first inaugural. After the Rooster Teeth podcast, I always watch what I'm saying. It's the first inaugural GoBicker beauty contest between all us beautiful boys. I don't like. So who's all participating? First off,
I'll be beautiful.
and I mean I am
Oh, I
obviously,
am.
and you are. I know you were kind of like on the fence.
I'm still on the fence about
Okay,
it.
so you're.
Well, you gotta make up your mind. Split-second decisions.
You probably should. 'cause-
Competitiveness.
So the one rule. Oh yeah, Chris, you haven't heard this. The one rule, and we need to be sure about this. You're only allowed to enter the beauty contest if you are truly, in your heart of hearts, okay with coming in last place. Because if you're not, it's okay to just not worry about it.
As we just talked about, I'm good at coming in last place because I'm sad.
Well, I mean, if I come in last place, all that will mean that y'all two will be happier, and I still get to sleep with my hot wife. So I mean,
Kit's already won
Yeah.
the beauty
I'm good.
contest.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I'm worried about. I'm not even worried about not coming in last place or whatever. Like, let's say I come in last place. If I get like a 5 out of 10, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be like, oh,
I mean, you
just
won't.
average, I guess.
I mean, that's just not gonna happen. But
Listen, man, I don't know. Like, dude, here's the thing, because I was looking at the RateMe stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at, like, straight up 10 out of 10s in my eyes, and they were getting, like, 7 out of 10. And I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, there's that.
as I said to begin with, I'm hoping for lesbian or basic.
Yeah, well,
that's my bar.
What about a basic lesbian?
The way things will be judged is we'll take the amount of upvotes each post gets, the amount of comments that post gets, and then the average rating, and whoever has...
We'll amalgamate them into the 3 categories. That way, somebody comes in true last when they don't win any of the 3 categories.
Aw. No.
And that person goes on r/roast me and
No,
ends
no.
it.
The winner goes on roast me because their ego's gonna be fucking going nuts, and that shit's gonna get checked.
Yeeting everywhere.
Yeah, and then the loser goes to r/toast me because they've got no ego then, because they're like, oh, I just lost a beauty contest with against
These guys.
Well, actually, I don't know. I'd be fine.
Potato
I'd be
people.
fine losing, but
I kind of want to lose just to go on r/toast me.
you
it
could
just seems
listen.
nice.
Here's the fun thing: you can do it anyways. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
this does not bind you to doing it.
yeah, this
Oh,
is not this is
shit.
not law. You know. Here's another idea I had though, and you guys can shoot this down. That's fine. But wouldn't it be funny if
No.
we all took the exact same selfie? Like, oh,
We're
actually,
part of a dumb internet group.
What do you mean by the
like
exact same stuff?
we have like the sign in the same place. We're posing the exact same way, and it's just
We
like
got the GoBicker logo photoshopped over everything else. I have like 70 Snapchats. I hate all of you people.
why is this one marked as NSFW?
So what are we supposed to write on here?
Your username.
Do you put like an at?
I think it's like /u. How does the mobile app work? Warp.
Warp. I gotta put it more up in the corner.
Oh, so you are doing it.
I'm gonna take a picture, and if I don't like it, then I'm gonna be like,
Well,
no.
listen,
So
we
we're just supposed to rate me in our username?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, yeah.
At least the username.
Wait, is this one of the things where it reverses your thing? Do I have to write it backwards?
No, to be fine.
I did the slash backwards. I'm an
Fucking
idiot.
Jesus. I take back everything I said. You're an idiot. I don't want to take my headphones off.
Here's the thing. I'm absolutely taking my headphones off.
So,
See, my problem is less what do I look like, but does my background look like?
oh, fuck.
That's why I have a black abyss, because it can be up to your imagination.
It's backwards.
Oh, I gotta have the
Wait,
fucking
Kit.
r/rate me on it?
Do you? Huh?
Mine's backwards. Kit, did you seriously, is your camera reversed, or did you actually manage to write that backwards?
Hold
Let me
it
see.
up. No, that's fine.
It's not backwards.
Yours is gonna be backwards.
It's gonna be backwards
Okay.
for
Yeah,
you,
it's
yeah.
backwards to you because you're the one
It
doing
flips for us.
on your phone. It's going to be the backwards as well, unless you.
Okay, fuck. So here's the thing too. I don't know how to take a selfie.
How do I do this? What am I doing? I don't.
Oh fuck! This phone has fucking portrait mode. That's right. Oh shit. Okay, I won't cheat, but this does have the fucking face retouching thing.
Yeah, I can't use Snapchat, can I?
Yeah, no, it's gotta be legit. Okay, see, I always just kind of squint and go at the camera. I'm not sure what else to do.
Hold on, I have to turn. Hold on, let me see if I can turn my light on and take my headphones off. I'm gonna turn my volume really high on my headphones so I can still hear you.
Okay, let me see. I'm one ugly motherfucker. Oof.
Fucking turn
Can I just
off.
post this picture of this groundhog instead?
Here we go. It's blurry and everything. It's perfect.
Mine looks flipped on my phone, so I gotta figure out how to unfuck it.
That's the blurriest photo I've ever taken. Also, I need to have a way bigger, like, name thing.
I look like a mess, but I think it's the best I'm gonna do. Are we just straight posting these, or are we like rating each other first, or?
Well, I feel like we should come up with like what we're gonna say, because we should should we mention that we're in a beauty contest?
We're in a dumb internet podcast. We're gonna shell out.
Well, no, maybe not that, but like just be like, hey, by the way,
How do you post things from Reddit? It's fun.
I don't know.
Would it just be, I may just post this. Okay.
How do you
hold up.
post? Just like in
Okay,
general.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this in the Discord, and I'm gonna copy and paste. I'm gonna save it on my hard drive, and I'm gonna do it from the PC, like God intended.
Do I have to change my shirt for this? Okay.
Oh my god, Maya.
Listen, it's because I'm still in my work shirt. That's the reason why.
Oh, okay. Well, fine then.
Curious where I stand. Been single for quite some time.
So yeah, you have to include your gender and age with M or F or whatever.
21 ish.
So yeah, like you put 21
21 question mark.
I'm in a beauty contest. Tell me how pretty I am, or something. I don't know.
Take a picture. You need to take a picture of your fucking webcam on the monitor of you holding up the paper.
Let's see if any of those turned out anything other than nope. I didn't even take a picture. Good.
I almost wrote 18. I haven't been 18 in a long time.
I'm just gonna put mine in the mess and my bed.
Okay, but are you including that you're in a beauty contest? Because that is very important.
Why are we including that we're in a beauty contest?
Because it's important that the people know.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like it is. No, you're right. Maybe. Oh, fuck. Maybe it isn't important.
I wouldn't put it in there.
Okay. Why do I have a picture of a dick in this folder? Hopefully that's all I need. Boy, I don't look happy.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna fling it out there.
Fling it out there.
It's on the internet. There it is. Oh fuck, I got a Reddit message.
Already?
Here, you've been banned. Thank you for your You're gone.
All right, mine is also posted, but obviously not like posted.
Okay, so what do I actually do?
Post on r/RateMe and be like,
Well,
"Hey."
how does one post?
When you go
to
to
Reddit.
the Reddit, it says click create post.
Where's
And then there's a tab that says image, and you click that, and you upload your image, and then have a title that includes an M, because you're a male, and your age, in brackets, or not. I put in brackets.
Do we put age?
Yes.
I put age.
You have to put your age.
That might help if I put age. Then where is the post button? Like for real?
It's on the sidebar.
On the sidebar. Does it say post?
Jesus, kid. Grandpa. Says new link.
Where is it? Subscribers online, Ortron Kit, edit.
Kid, buddy. New link. Click that.
Where does it say that? Oh, right there at the top.
Very top.
New link?
Yeah,
Yes.
right above where it says Reddit Premium.
You said it said post. That says
listen,
new
I'm on
link.
the new Reddit because I didn't feel like switching to the fucking thing of the old Reddit.
Well,
Do you
pray
know
for
what,
you, kid.
I had my picture picked out, but then I realized that I looked fat.
Kid, you don't look fat. Post the fucking picture.
Jesus.
All right, well, so I'd like to think that we'll have some results by the next episode, but we
Which
might.
we're recording Friday?
Yeah, we're gonna stream Friday.
Right.
Also, can I just say while we're talking about that kind of thing, can we have a little bit of fucking communication when the episode's being planned, like especially day of? Because I get really stressed out because people do tend to just fucking disappear sometimes, and
I know who you're talking about, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
it's like just like a little something. Boy, it's like this. I'm really curious to see the results because looking at my picture, I'm like, this is a bad idea.
Yeah, look at my picture.
And then what did y'all end up saying?
I just said never been particularly photogenic.
I said I'm bad at selfies, and then I put a little shruggy guy thing, because it describes how I'm feeling most, often, very often, where I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
I cannot wait until these all get approved because I must know what the results are.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the annoying thing about this subreddit is it seems like the girls get a lot more attention than the guys.
Maya's
So-
gonna win.
So
Is Maya still here? By the way, I haven't heard her in like 20 minutes.
I don't know.
I forgot to turn my mic back on.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to take a picture. Don't like any of them.
Too bad.
Don't like not a
Listen.
single one.
Well, listen, neither do any of us.
Did you
so-
see the 20 that I posted?
I did see the
Online?
20 that you posted. I got like problems with each one. Like, oh,
Maya.
does this one show too much cleavage? Does this one like?
You're
are they
18
gonna make?
now. It's okay.
Yeah. Once you're 18,
none.
once you're 18, there's never too much cleavage.
You can't start being an ethot without posting a little cleavage. And you said it yourself.
I don't know which one to choose. They both look weird. Are people gonna make fun of the fact that my lips get really pouty when I smile?
No.
I don't know. I really, really enjoyed this picture.
That's also very good.
I showed you my dick. Please respond.
Holy shit, that's a ceiling in that one too. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
With the
why do you have
lights on.
ceiling tiles? I've never seen a house with ceiling tiles.
I got a really old house.
She lives in an emergency room, obviously.
I do.
like Jesus Christ.
I have a very old house. Don't make fun of it.
Finger at the top? Oh no, it's a little.
It's just a random finger.
No, it's a SB on ear.
Yeah, yeah. But for a second, it was like someone's hand, like giving a thumbs up, and I was like, "What the fuck? Whose hand is that?"
Maya's mom.
Alright, just gonna hit the submit button. My /r/Ortron Kit is backwards, isn't it?
Is it?
Did you not flip it?
It'll be fine.
Oh, I feel like my picture looks better flipped. I got an asymmetrical face. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I have an asymmetrical life. I don't care. Just deal with it.
I want to keep my, I showed you my dick. Please respond.
I do appreciate the existence.
It's very
of
fun.
that.
Really want Maybe I should just put that in there, like as an additional photo.
You definitely can. Other people have like little, like collages or whatever.
Yeah, people have like slideshows, and I have one decent, not terrible picture of me.
Reddit.
Yeah, fuck. That's the thing. Yeah,
Slash
people have like
rate me.
several pictures. I'm like, how can you stomach it? I can't. It's too much.
The more I look at it, the more I don't like it.
Yeah,
so
listen.
I just gotta get it
You'll
over
be
with.
fine.
Do it.
What did you guys say in yours?
You put your age and your gender. You probably put F18, and then I said I'm bad at taking selfies.
Never been particularly photogenic.
I am not the best at selfies. I'm hoping that I'm playing the pity card.
I can't see. My room is too dark. I can't type.
Do you not have an LED keyboard like the rest of us in the 20th century?
I should. I'm doing 18F.
Be a rebel.
I'm going against green.
Wow.
I'm a rabble. Don't mind the black abyss behind me.
There you go.
I'll be happy if I can score higher than a 4.
Listen, at this point, looking at some of the newer posts, I'm just hoping we get some fucking responses. Oof. Okay. Listen.
I gotta post it because the more I look at it, the more I hate the
just,
picture.
Post it.
Just
Jesus.
rip the Band-Aid off.
Alright, I
and
did
then
it.
pray
I did
later.
it. I did it. We're
Now,
done.
everyone.
found the boy you're
Listen,
talking
everyone, close up the fucking window. Let's return to the podcast because we cannot.
We gotta put this dog down.
Yeah, we cannot keep focusing on that. We will return with the results.
Are we not allowed to look at it until Friday?
Yeah, sure. Feel look at it. I mean, I'm sure you'll get notifications anyway if you get like posts and shit. So
I don't. Luckily for me, I don't go on Reddit, so
yeah,
I
there you
won't. I won't know.
I'll be completely blind. I will be checking it systematically.
yeah. Oh god, fuck! I have to work tomorrow, and I don't do anything at my job, so I'll have nothing but time just to sit and go. Oh god, is anyone gonna say anything?
Okay.
God, what if you found all of our things, right? You found all of our things and had them open on different tabs and just like kept.
That's
track of
probably what
all
I'm
of us.
gonna do.
Fuck, I might do that.
I just saw this Smeagol-looking guy who got a 7 out of 10. So I
That
don't
makes
feel
me
good
feel
for
better. One thing that I need to remember is there will always be somebody who wants to bang Smeagol. So therefore, I should be good. I'd like to think that I'm a little bit more
Listen.
attractive than Smeagol.
Fucking Jesus Christ!
Smeagol's kind of hot.
Listen,
Smeagol? I mean, I was gonna make a joke, but I couldn't.
how much time do we have? Probably not much, right? Should we just be done?
It is 9:20.
Fuck! It's been 2 hours. Yeah, we're done. So if you didn't know, actually, real quick, hold on. Cut the intro. Cut. So remember.
Okay.
I don't know when this is coming out, so you probably already missed it. But the next episode is the 1-year anniversary of this very show. The show that's called a name that I'm not gonna say just yet because I'm not doing the outro. If this comes out in time, there's gonna be a live stream that we're gonna normally it's a Patreon live stream. This time we're gonna do a Twitch live stream.
Is this week's?
Yeah, this will be coming. This will hopefully be coming out this week.
You're gonna. Woo,
I'm not doing the camera switching like I have been because I just don't have time for that. Like I have a big animation project I need to do for one of my classes, and that's gonna take a shitload of time. It's not due for a couple weeks yet, but like just because I need to start working on that, there's no way I'm doing that. So yeah, like the next 2 episodes are gonna be edited, but like a lot less intense than I've been doing the last couple of weeks. Man, I should win a fucking award for the work I've been doing simply because of the fact that like the depression I have, depression makes you really unmotivated, and I've done so much work on the podcast. It's like I deserve a fucking medal.
Dude, imagine what you'll be capable of once you beat it.
Fuck, dude.
You'll be an unstoppable force.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We just need to keep giving him stuff.
Oh fuck. Yeah, maybe. I know. That's the thing too. Part of my issue about feeling like a failure all the time is that I have shit we've recorded that I just can't get the motivation, energy to edit. Like the final episode of Dream Daddy a couple of months ago. Months ago now. Me and Kate recorded some Portal 2 shit.
We should do more game stuff.
I would love to, but listen, we can barely do this, so. And it doesn't. Fuck. Shit's gonna keep getting worse and worse, is it? Now, if you guys are all working all the goddamn time. God damn it.
Well, to be fair, my schedule's going to slow down until holiday, or I find a new job.
I'm also
after-
heavily considering just taking Mondays off again.
You definitely
You
should.
should.
I mean, I don't know how you fucking manage being in high school and having the job. That sounds intense.
Here's some good news. Not good news, it's news. For the next episode, for the live stream, for the year-long extravaganza, I'm getting a webcam.
Way, fucking
Woo!
join the party finally. Jesus.
God,
It's
only
taking
It's gonna
a
be
year.
so good though, because then we'll be able to. Because like me and Chris do this all the time, where he'll do something and we'll like somehow be able to make eye contact. Like
There's always that moment of
we're
just.
like we both realize something.
Here's my
It's so
webcam.
good. And
That's exactly what I'm gonna look like, by the way.
oh, here we go. Hold on. All right, well, in the episode in a
Open
second,
your
we
window
gotta-
and show the black abyss behind you. Yeah, that I'm telling you right now, that is exactly what it's gonna look like.
Fuck, Jesus.
I'm telling you, this is it.
Oh,
This is
man.
what it's gonna look like.
You gotta get some sort of a light.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. Yes. Oh, we didn't
Better
even
than
do
nothing.
it. Fuck, we didn't even do positive energy. God damn
I
it.
don't have any lamps.
We took too long doing therapy. I guess that's what happens.
Trust me. I want to make a list of my own. I want to continue therapy next week.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is what I've been saying from the last couple weeks of therapy. I feel like I need to tell everyone around me that I need them to know that they can talk about whatever shit they need to talk about, and that definitely includes here. Like, I feel like I do lots of bitching and no one else gets to. So just definitely make your own list.
All right, a sad list.
Okay.
And I'll make Maya cry.
Oh
you
my
go.
god, my entire screen went black.
If you didn't know,
What's happening?
this
I'm dying.
is the group. Maya can hear it now in the Discord.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Pissed off 2 different flavors of cherry.
Dude, my fucking Discord just went black. Like, I couldn't see or hear anything. Could you guys hear
But
me?
we can hear you, yeah.
Oh,
You
okay,
just
because
get
I had a
future
message.
Terry, please.
Interrupting current Terry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Maya just tried to fling a bottle into the ocean with a note and slam Terry in the side of the head with it.
And it was too Terry.
For the third time, if you didn't know, this is
Future
you know what?
Terry.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's the fucking worst podcast on the internet. Not really, but kinda. Remember, of course, you can go to patreon.com/GoBicker at even the $1 level and get shit like this early. So early, in fact, you can be watching it live as we record it. You can watch Maya interrupt me and me fucking just go, God
sorry.
damn it. Like,
I couldn't hear or see any of you. My entire screen went black.
yeah.
As you could hear.
Yeah, I could hear it all. Remember, of course, also go to GoBicker.com to see all our collection of random shit that we don't update enough. There's got to be a way to like auto update some of that shit, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe one day.
I'll figure it out.
And then GoBicker.com/shop where you can get things like stickers, mugs, t-shirts, and more. Hopefully, I get this. Maybe. Oh, I wonder how quick I can. Oh, fuck. I wonder how quick I can do this, because if I can get this out quick enough, I can be like, hey, remember, also come to the fucking live stream on Friday. But I probably won't.
Stay up tonight. Stay up all night recording and editing.
No. See, listen, this is the one healthy thing I do. I always make sure I get enough sleep. But also, that's
Fair enough.
because if I don't get enough sleep, I will be nauseous all day the next day.
Oh.
Well, I get nauseous all the time anyway. You know, I'm always like just about to throw up. So now we're going to the post show, which again is exclusive. Fuck me.
Exclusive. Eclair.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.